God will fight our battles. It is Wednesday, the 3rd day of April, 2024, and it's time to open up our devotional book entitled Wisdom for Today and truly hear what wisdom God has reserved for us through the reading of this devotional thought today, and encourage you not just to be a hearer of the word, but a doer, and that's when the blessing flows. And our devotional thought is entitled Redirected Focus. That's Redirected Focus. And our verses today is 2 Chronicles chapter 32, verses 7 and 8. And it reads, Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid nor dismayed before the king of Assyria, nor before all the multitude that is with him. For there are more with us than with him. With him is an army of flesh, but with us is the Lord our God, to help us and to fight our battles. And the people were strengthened by the words of Hezekiah, king of Judah. The late Pastor Chuck Smith wrote, The Assyrians went on the move to attack Jerusalem. Hezekiah wisely made preparations. He directed the people to build up the city wall, to stop up the springs and wells outside the city, and stockpile spears and shields. But because of the Assyrians' brutal reputation, the people were discouraged and fearful. So Hezekiah called them together to encourage them. He could have just told them to not be afraid, but instead, he gave them a reason not to be afraid. He redirected their focus off of the enemy and onto the Lord. He reminded them that God was on their side and willing to fight their battles. When impossible situations arise, we need to remember that God can do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think. These battles are not against us, they are against God, and no one can move our God. If you are worried or distressed with a problem, you haven't come to the real trust in God yet. The moment you place the whole situation in God's hands, worry will go, fear and anxiety will disappear. Rest in God. It is all in His hands. And what a good place for us to deposit all of our fears, our distresses, our worry in the hands of God. Fear not, and remember the one who said those words, the Lord God Almighty, creator of heaven and earth. He said it, so we can bank on it and we can do what He commands us to do, to trust Him and to rest in Him. May God redirect your focus today if you are going through stressful times and you have taken your vision off of Him and placed it on the situation. Get refocused today, and may the Lord bless you in the process. Well, Clive Walsh here, concluding reading our devotional thought for today from the book Wisdom for Today by the late Pastor Chuck Smith. May the Lord bless you and truly give you a blessed day.